Hello, Khun Am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Hi, Joe. Good to
Nice.
see you here.
Yes, Swaddy Kap.
สวัสดีค่ะ Hey, you remember?
You're so awesome. The last time I saw you was in Thailand, and
Yes.
you were one of the MCs for the Unicity event. You looked incredible. You always have awesome dresses and awesome hairstyles. I really think you're awesome.
Thank you so much. Same here. It was a great opportunity to work together last time in Thailand
Yeah,
and more in the future.
absolutely. Well, so Khun Am, tell me this. So I refer to you as Khun Am because I can't pronounce your full Thai name.
First name,
Yeah,
that
can you
was
say your Thai name for me?
Sasirus.
Sasirus. And what about your last
Yes,
name?
Sasirus. Yuvaves.
Sasirus Yuvaves. So I know we have so many mutual Thai friends and the names are so long. I
Yeah.
can't pronounce it, but I always know they have a nickname, Kun
Yep.
something.
Such and such, yeah.
And I love the
So go
Thai.
by M, much easier that way.
Yeah. So the Thai people are the best. They're so friendly, so happy, so helpful. And all my Thai friends refer to me as Kun Joey. So Kun is just a proper way of respect, like Mr. or Mrs., right?
Right, right. We always have like some pronoun in front of the name.
Uh-huh.
Like if when I call my sister, I call her P, like older sister. So I say P Amy,
Okay.
but and she called me Nong Am because Nong means a little sister, a younger
Right.
sister.
Okay.
So Kun is like a proper pronoun that you can call anyone and it's a polite way.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, the Thai people are wonderful. And so tell me, where did you grow up and how has that shaped who you are today?
I grew up in Bangkok
Mhm.
and went to school in Bangkok, which is the city of Thailand, and then I moved to the US for college when I was 17 and I lived here for 12 years, you
Mhm.
know, did two degrees here and then worked for certain years and then moved back to Thailand. So I'm kind of, have my teenage time
Mhm.
in here US. So I'm a little mixed, but I would say I'm a little more Thai cultural, because I was born in Thai family and live with Thai family all the time.
Yeah.
But I think that's how I shape it. It shaped me that I'm still Thai, but more westernized, more
Sure.
open-minded to a different cultures.
Yeah. And
And it get a chance to give me a chance to work and explore with so many different people from different countries, because I worked and lived in California. It's everywhere. Everyone is here, from
yeah,
every countries. Yeah.
right. Absolutely. Yeah. California is a big melting pot for sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I really, really enjoy Bangkok whenever I visit, and it's often for a big event. We have a shared interest in Unicity, and uh, I'm trying to be like you in the business there. You're a very successful leader with Unicity, but Bangkok is so fascinating to me. Just this everything's so fast paced. The sights, the smells, the food. I really love it, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back. So, but tell me about growing up in Bangkok. What's a childhood memory that still influences you today, or a tradition?
I would say I'm not sure it's a school system.
Mm,
Okay, that's a big difference between Thai and US. Okay, in Thai schools, let's say at my time, I'm like Gen Y.
mhm.
Okay, in the past, students in school was kind of quiet. Um, I I thought it wasn't good thing to teach people, but look at the other way. Thai students very obedient.
Yeah,
Listen to the teacher, give a full respect to teachers. Teachers is like the second mom or second parents. So, you know, whatever we want to talk to teachers, we kind of like, should I or shouldn't I?
yeah.
So, something like that. Okay. So when I came to school here, everyone just like keep talking in the class with the teacher and give a different discussion. That's a huge thing I learned from here because when I was in school in Thailand, we were kind of quiet.
Yeah.
However, I thought it wasn't good, but in on the other side, there's a bright side about it. I think I have a good not I particularly, but as a Thai students, we have a good hearing, good listening
Yeah.
because we listen, not listen to talk. You know what I
Yeah. Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
So I think that's a good part, especially when I talk when I work with a lot more people these days. It's really hard to find someone who do listen to you.
Right. Right.
Most yeah, most people are like, okay, are you finished? I want to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these days, when you work with people, when you coach people, that's what people need, someone to listen to them
Right.
fully. So I think that's also the bright side that I learned from Thai school.
That's fascinating and very important because you're right. Most people do not have good listening, at least here in America, I feel like, where the respect maybe isn't there like it was in Thailand, but a lot of people just want to hear themselves talk. And
Yeah,
yeah, that's not good for
you
relationships.
know, yeah, I guess that's an instinct, you know.
Mhm.
Everyone want to shout to everyone that I'm important, so listen to me. It's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So we've known each other now for many years. I've seen you on the big stage many, many times, but I would love to hear about a moment you've had in the last several years that was really difficult, but then it ended up being you were very grateful that you went through this. Like there was a silver lining.
On stage, especially that the university stage.
Sure, anything.
Um, anything? Hmm. I actually, I was, I don't want to say that it sounds like a boast, so boastful, but I was on TV since I was so young. You
Uh-huh.
know, in Thailand, there's also a club, like a Disney club.
Okay.
So I asked my mom to join that club since I was 3 or 4 years old. So I was always on TV, you know, remember the script and then dance or whatever in front of the camera. So I thought somehow when I work in the business that I need to talk to people on stage. I didn't have so much struggling on anything.
Hmm.
However, my I have a sister, bigger sister, who is, you know, a very successful MC in Thailand.
Hmm.
You know, one of the best. And luckily she was my coach at the same time. So for on that day, you know, when I worked on stage as a business in Unicity, I was a speaker and I thought it was good. I thought it was good. But my sister said, you were so monotone. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, really? So that time, she gave me a heads up that I need to listen or what you say, like replay everything that I've done on stage.
Hmm.
You know, I so from then I review myself
Hmm.
on the tape, on the camera, when I'm on podcast, on Zoom, I record it and I play it every time to be better, you know. So at that moment, it wasn't embarrassing or anything, but it just hit me in the head like, hey, I could be much better. And it's I need to have a coach and I'm fortunate to have my sister, you know, watch my back and then give me feedbacks all the time.
That's really
So
good.
that's what I've learned from stage.
I like it. And it is very funny how a lot of times you're like, I don't sound like that. And then you record yourself, or even like me, like my golf swing. I'm like, I don't swing like that. And then I watch it. I'm like, ooh, I need to change this or that. And,
Yeah,
and I've had similar feedback. Like,
was that really me?
yeah,
Really? Do I look
yep.
like that? Or yep.
So that's good perspective though, and good advice for anyone. You know, sometimes you got to take a step back and really, watch yourself, record yourself, and see what you can critique and
Yeah.
get better at.
Yeah, and I think for everything, sports, every word, you know, you need to analyze yourself because you can't really see, just like when you become a player, you
Yeah,
don't really see the game. You
yeah,
need to step outside and sit on the outside, and then you can see the game clearly
right,
that way.
for sure. Now, going back to the Thai people,
Mhm.
it's one of my favorite places. I've been many, many places, but I always love Thailand. But what's something unique about your Thai culture that you're really proud of?
Of course, สวัสดีค่ะ we call this why.
Why?
And I think many Asian countries do that too, but
Mhm,
not as a signature as Thai people.
mhm,
We always why, and we have that culture, which is what I love about culture is much stronger than the law. You know what I mean?
mhm,
It's just like embedded in everyone's mind. So when Thai people see each other, they why each other. Especially if you're younger, you why to like the older people, and it becomes Thai signature already.
mhm,
That's the strongest. And of course, the word สวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ.
mhm.
I think everyone knows that it's Thai.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's that's um that's what I'm proud to be, and I always do. Like if you watch sports, even Thai players, I watched badminton last night when they play in other countries,
Mhm,
or when the judge give them the birds, they why and then get the birds every single time.
mm.
And I just love that. It's like, wow, that's sweet and very respectful.
That's great. So, Swadikap is a
Yeah.
greeting. It can be so it's a like a hello, how are you? Why? Very
Yes.
respectful. And then Kapun Kap is thank you.
Yes.
But for men, I end it with a kap, and if a
Yes.
woman says ka, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends on the speaker, not the
Ah,
listener.
okay, okay.
If you're a guy, you always end everything with krap. I
Yep.
said ka. Yeah.
Because when my first time in Thailand, we were working with some people, and I kept saying kapun ka, and they're like, no, no, no.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yes. Anyway, I
I
figured it
say,
out.
and except if you talk to your girlfriend or your wife or
Uh-huh.
your like babies,
Uh-huh.
and you end it, if the guy ended with ka, it sounds like sweet to
Oh,
that person.
okay.
But you don't really talk to every ladies like that, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They might take it the wrong way. But
Sure, sure.
yeah, but you talk to
Interesting.
like your family, your lovers, that sounds sweet sometimes.
Okay. Good to know. I learned something. Well, what's a local dish in Thailand that you think everybody should try?
Well, I think everyone knows Tom Yum Goong. Everyone knows Som Tam. My favorite is it's let me think. I have so many favorites food in Thailand. I would recommend the northeastern, which is a different part of Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all all the food is quite spicy,
Mm-hmm.
but it tastes similar to the papaya salad, but it's just different types of salad. And they cook it with beef, with seafood, with fish. It tastes really good. So we call it Isan. Isan means northeastern part of Thailand.
Hmm. I need to try.
So next time you come to Thailand, look for Isan food, but be careful. Most of them are really spicy. Just tell
Yeah.
them make it mild, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Ev-
if you love lime, if you love spice, if you love onions, that's great.
yes, I love the different flavors popping with Thai food. And I'm always they call me a baby when I go to a Thai restaurant because they ask for a spicy level and it's always low. No, because I find, low spice is still pretty spicy for me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is. Thai chili is it doesn't give you a kick, but
Hmm.
it gives you a numb, like
Yeah.
you it keeps the spice in your mouth like for minutes. It
Hmm.
doesn't go fast. So that's why
Right.
it's like cried.
Well, I love so many Thai dishes that I love. The curries, especially the Penang, and then masaman. What else?
Ah,
But
you
my
know, right?
favorite, so my wife and my favorite are the dishes like a cashew nut chicken, just
Uh-huh.
and the best Thai food we've ever had. And we've had some really good Thai food in Thailand, but the best Thai food we've ever had was in Sydney. There's a lot of good Thai food in Sydney. So,
Really?
yeah, I don't know.
Wow. Well, come visit Thai town in LA.
In LA? Okay.
Lots of good Thai food. Like I would say very Thai, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. It's yeah, it's real
Cool.
Thai.
Perfect. And mango sticky rice. Everyone has to have mango sticky rice.
Always best. Have you tried durian sticky rice?
No?
Now it's durian time, so they mix it with the sticky rice as well and put some coconut cream. Really good too.
Durian.
Really good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Well,
to.
depends if you like durian, you know, because it's a
Yeah,
strong smell.
that's the
Somebody
one.
love
Yeah.
it, somebody just hate it totally.
I think that's the one where I was like, I'm gonna be cautious on this. You just so it's just so new to me.
Have you ever tried though?
I can't remember. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. I had a big plate of fruits in Thailand and I loved most of them, and some I was like,
Then I guess you never try it because for durian, you will remember whether you
that
love it
smell.
or don't
Yeah.
like it.
I
But
think I
you
have.
know, just ignore the smell,
Okay.
the texture, and I I think it's really good. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
It's really
Well,
good. Try it.
I will look for that. Um,
Okay.
now you've been all over the world. What's your favorite place to travel to and why?
Oh wow. I kind of like somewhere wow, many places. But the one that I do remember the best is New Zealand because
Okay.
I did a bungee jump there and it
Uh-huh.
was on my list, like to-do list. My so I got a chance to do it with Khun Paul,
Okay.
if you remember Paul.
Yep. Yep.
Um yeah, it's amazing. It's beautiful, it's quiet. I don't know if I want to live there because it's quite kind of quiet and lots of sheeps, a
Uh-huh.
lot of fields,
Hmm.
but it's I love to travel there and also Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Every place is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
You
That's
know, I can say that is as beautiful as you take a photo of anywhere. You don't even have to look. It's always beautiful
yeah. Right.
in Switzerland. Yeah.
Switzerland's incredible. But New Zealand, I've been to that. I think that same bungee jumping that you went to, that's where bungee jumping started in New Zealand.
Yes.
I can't remember the name. I feel like though it's like Tom Hackett or something, but he was the founder of it. And there's this huge, anyway, we when we were in Australia, my family went to New
Yeah.
Zealand and we didn't bungee jump, but we watched everyone jump off there and it was really cool.
It was cool. Like I love roller coasters,
Uh-huh.
but when you did the bungee jump, it's totally different feelings because nothing control you. You're like on your own,
Yeah,
and you just jump. It's like wow.
man.
High adrenaline, dopamine,
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Really cool. Love it.
That's great. What's something about Thailand that you wish more people understood better? You know, it could be about just the country or your culture.
Driving. If you go to, I think everyone who went to Thailand complained about traffic,
Uh-huh.
you know. And what I love about the States is the driving law and then the controls and everything. Cops is everyone's scared, not scared, but I mean respect
I
them.
know, yeah, I
They
know what you
follow
mean.
the rules. The stop sign.
Okay.
That's what I do want to apply to Thailand.
Yeah,
Stop sign.
yeah.
Because in Thailand, you just have to know your rhythm and you just have to go. Like no
Yep.
one really stopped.
It's
And I think if we can do better on the on that stop sign and how we drive,
yeah.
the traffic would be much better.
Oh, for sure. It's organized chaos. It's like
Yeah,
a dance. Like you're if you have to cross the street, you gotta be it's like Frogger, like real life, like you just can't be hit. And
exactly. Just
but I
make sure
love
that you have to look, you have to watch the car don't watch you.
yeah, right. Well,
It's
and
crazy.
I've always just been fascinated with the traffic there. So every time I'm in Thailand, I'll take like a little video of an intersection because it's just all the motorcycles go first and then they go
Yep.
and everyone knows it's like unwritten rules, but it just goes. But then it's like, oh, on
Yeah.
the wrong side of the street, no problem. On the sidewalk,
Yeah.
no problem. But everyone, it flows, it works.
Yeah. If we can make that better, it will be much lovely in Bangkok.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
think what it would help with too, like everyone knows it's crazy, so they're good at, dodging it. But you just, if you get stuck in traffic, you're like, I'm like, I could walk there in 15 minutes, but I'm in a car and it's going to take like 90 minutes now.
Yes,
Crazy.
that could possibly. It's crazy.
Um, who has been a major influence in your life and why?
Hmm. My sister.
Hmm.
Um, I would love to say my dad, but he passed away
I'm sorry.
long time ago,
Hmm.
before I moved to the States. So my sister is my older sister because we're like 10 years apart.
Hmm.
So she's like my second mom,
Yeah.
you know. And after school, she got into a TV business with which I have to admit it's one of the best business to make money.
Hmm.
And she becomes popular,
Hmm.
very popular in Thailand. And she when I was young, I didn't listen to her much. I just have my own belief, but I have to admit that after I grew up, so many things that she told me it's true.
Hmm.
I graduate as an engineer
Hmm.
and I work on the aircraft and I was so proud of what I've did and I'm still proud. But my sister always drag me like, hey, come back to Thailand. You're gonna leave. Eventually, you will leave in Thailand. Why would you spend like too many years in the States? You need connections, and you can get in the t on the TV business in Thailand. I can help you find you a way. But I didn't listen,
Yeah.
and I felt like she was trying to say that her job is the best in the world.
Hmm.
So at that time, I was like, no, no, I'll do this. I do what I want. I want to graduate here, such and such. But when I went back, when I grew up, I have to admit that so many things that she told me, I should have listened.
Sure.
It and many sentences that she kept repeating, always it just get into my subconscious. It was really good. I remember many things that she told me,
Hmm.
and so she influenced me a lot, and she's a very successful person. I admire her. She works hard, but effortless. That's
Yeah.
how I looked at her. I never see she's like tired, never complain about her job,
Hmm.
and she always looked beautiful, pretty, elegant.
Hmm.
But I know that behind the scene, she works hard, but she looks effortless all the time.
Yeah. And people
So
like that are great to admire. What if you could go back 10 years and give yourself some advice? What would it be?
listen more to my sister.
Okay.
Yeah. And and many things that we didn't learn from school. Well, I pay attention a lot. I was a very good student, like 4.0 student.
Hmm.
Luckily, I've done a lot of activities as well in Thailand. I'm in school, but I wish I could have done more. I could have learned about myself more than other things.
Yeah.
Understand my emotion, my brain, my nerve systems, my health. I wish I have learned about that more and earlier. Something I realized and I learned about at 30 years old.
Yeah.
But I wish I've known that. I've learned that when I was 17.
Hmm. Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
I've thought a lot about that too, and I feel like maybe that's part of just life is, having that aha moment of that's when you truly learn it. When you feel it's too late.
Yeah.
Maybe it's I don't know, because I'm like, if I would have had this opportunity or known this 10 years ago, it would have been so good for me. But then I'm like, would I really have done anything about it though? So I don't know. It's very complex, but that's a very good perspective you have.
Yeah.
Well, Khun Am, what's something funny about you or unique that most people don't know?
I'm very crazy and funny. When I'm on stage, everything is like perfect.
Sure.
Makeup, hair, styles. But all my friends know that I'm like the craziest person in the group. I don't
Uh,
really care how I look. I always look silly with friends that you've been together for so long,
Yeah,
something like that. And I'm very, I don't know what's the right word, but funny in the boys way, not the girlish way.
sure, sure,
You
sure.
know, I'm very tomboy. I'm
Yeah,
like the man in the family, something like that. But
that's
you know, if we get to know each other more and more, you know, like I'm one of the crazy and one of the crazy people
nice.
in Thailand in
Just
that way.
Khun Am being Khun Am. I love it. What's one thing that you're
Yeah.
extremely grateful for right now?
Many things that happened, everything that happened to me in the past 45 years.
Mm,
All the regret, all the I think everything happened for reasons. And
mm,
if you learn from it, you can use it. You can like, for example, my dad passed away when I was 17.
yeah.
And I could say that's the biggest regret, or not regret, but sorrow that I have.
Mhm.
Just, you know, the world just collapsed for me. Like, wow. Even when I talk about now, I'm still in tears. But after that event, what I took is like, if I can pass it, if I can take care of myself, or if I can accept that kind of sorrow, nothing worse. I've I've been through the worst. So I think I'm stronger every time. Even I'm in tears, but I'm stronger every time.
Yeah,
So I appreciate everything that happened to me in the past 45 years.
yeah, that's powerful.
Ooh, I just told you my age, huh?
You do not look 45.
Whoops.
You look like
Yeah.
you're 29. That's good
Thank
timing.
you. Can I ask you something? What about you? What do you appreciate the most?
Oh man, good question. For now, I think my family,
Hmm.
relationships with friends, and health. Like I'm just realizing more and more. Everyone's after having time and money, but health is, if you don't have health, you'd give all the time and money in the world to have good health.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
just trying to balance that and understand that you can't relax unless you've paid the price. So a lot of people like to just be lazy and watch Netflix, but like you can't enjoy that unless you've earned it. And so
You're right.
I try to like balance that. I need time and money and health, but I also want to work hard and play hard. Because if you don't work hard, I feel like the play, it doesn't feel right. Like you
Hmm.
don't feel like you've earned it. And so it's not as relaxing. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out. And I don't know. I feel like once I figure it out, like my wife and I talk about this, raising our three sons, like, oh, now we figured it out and they're about to leave the house. And so I almost feel like, I don't know, maybe once we figure it out, that's when life ends, you know? So it's
I
just
think so.
like you said, a constant appreciation for trials. Like that makes you stronger. Like if everything
Yeah.
was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. So
Right. Right. Thank you. Same here. I agree. Totally agree.
this has been really fun. We're gonna have to do it again, but a couple quick questions to end. So I want to know if you could retire anywhere, would it be in the mountains or beach?
Definitely mountains.
Mountains? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you how far of a drive do you have to go to get to mountains in Thailand, by the way?
Wow.
From Bangkok.
Very far. Well, like mountain is very far, and maybe 3, 4 hours.
Okay.
But for me, Thailand is quite tropical.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't enjoy mountain in Thailand that much because I'm scared of all the little insects.
Yeah.
I prefer doing that in the States.
Yeah.
But if in Thailand, beach is much better. It's so beautiful. Beach is so beautiful.
Beach in Thailand, mountains in the
But
States.
you know, like yeah, being Asian, we don't want to look tan. We want to look pale. So
Right.
that's why I don't like the beach that much.
Right, right, right. Cool. What's a book or a movie that you recommend to everybody?
Um, okay, I just read it in Thai version. Let me. Let me re recall that name. Give me a second. You may pause this for a second. Let me
You're all right.
search. Yep. Come on, I know it. I read it like it's one of the recommend books from Unicity about we read, we read like Think Rich, not Think Rich, Poor Rich Dad,
Yeah.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Huh?
And then this is the Brown book that they talk about 17 ways of the poor and the rich people.
Hmm.
Thoughts
Yeah.
on-
Is it Think and
Okay, I
Grow
remember
Rich?
the Thai name now. Okay, let me search 1 second. Okay, now I know. Secrets of the Millionaire's Mind.
Ah, yeah. The T. Harv Eker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, T. Harv Eker. I
Okay.
think that's if you talk about money or financial things, there's a lot of complicated books,
Yeah.
but this one is simple, easy and to understand, good for everyone, and I think it's the first book that explore my mind about money.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I found a
Mm-hmm.
little am that, in my head, in my map. It's like that it doesn't work. So I kind of, okay, let's get rid of this. Let's put the new things on it.
Yeah. Good
So I
recommendation.
think everyone should, yeah.
What's your favorite Unamate flavor?
Um, Unfortunately, I love the spice,
Yeah.
the apple
Apple
cider.
spice.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're discontinue it. I love it.
Yeah.
Actually, the best one is original
The
because
original.
I love yeah, the
The
original one. I
the,
love the bitter
the
taste
citrus
of
mint
it.
one.
Yep, I
Yeah.
love that one.
That was very bitter. Yeah, I'm excited. So suppose I like lemon ginger and lemon. I do like apple
Hmm.
spice in the winter, if it's warm. But then the rumor is that in end of the year they're gonna have a bunch of new samples, like maybe 10 flavors to try. So I don't know if they'll introduce a new one or not, but we'll have to see.
All right, look forward to.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Kunam, how can people connect with you or follow you or find you? Is it Instagram the
Definitely
best?
can find me on TikTok,
TikTok?
Health Story.
Okay. Am
Okay.
Health Story. I'll put that in the
Yeah.
notes. Okay.
And well, that's a Thai version. I also have the English version, which is the Am Health Club.
Am Health Club.
Yeah. So that's a bunch of clips about um health and the work that I do.
Uh-huh.
And I also go live every morning and evening. So that's
Okay.
where you can find and connect with me.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Kapun Krapa, thank you so much.
ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you for invitation.
We'll have to do this again. You have a good one.
Definitely. You too, Joey.
Bye.
Bye.